Hello, everybody. I am here. We're gonna... Oh. Hello, where's my little guy? There I am. There I am. I'm back. Playing more Final Fantasy, because I want to. Alrighty. I don't need all these. Alright. I was messing around a little bit. This is one of my outfits. I caved and I spent some time on the store, the online store, and I bought this. She's so cute. I'm not gonna play it right now though. I might. If I get bored enough. Alright. Let's go back to Alamigo. Kendraxica, I've brought reinforcements. Erenvald told me of the arrival of our unexpected guests, and I agreed that it would be prudent to call upon Y'shtola and Thancred as well. One can never be too careful when dealing with the enthralled. I'm not familiar with the Kaliana tribe myself, but Alize's report suggested that they shunned contact with other races, despised it in fact, even compared to other Nanta. Indeed, this apparent reversal in attitude is most curious. No one expected a response to our invitation, much less an envoy, and I imagine Lise was forced to make some rather hasty arrangements in order to accommodate them. Speaking of which, how should we deploy ourselves? If the meeting is to be held in the throne room, 'twould seem wise to have eyes both inside and outside the palace. Y'shtola and I can stand guard without. That leaves the three of you to keep watch over proceedings in the throne room itself. Understood. We should join General Alden inside then. Kendraxica, do you know of the rear entrance to the palace? It's on the eastern edge of the city, at the top of the stairs. The guard there should have been instructed to let us pass. Okie dokie. And I got the Mount Roulette. I figured out I could favorite things. So I don't have to play I don't have to do the chunky ones. You're with the Scions, miss? General Alden left orders that you were to be escorted inside, if you'll follow me. Yes.
Thank you all for coming. I am Lise Hext, and I speak for the Resistance. Among you are village elders, refugee leaders, envoys from the Ananta and the Kikern. You've come from every corner of Girabania to help decide the future of Alamigo. But before that, I want to ask you a question. What was the first thing you noticed when you came in? For me, it was that empty throne. It has no one to sit on it now. No viceroy, no king. Would any of you like to take their place? Or should someone else sit there? Then let's sit here in a circle, as equals, and I hope, as friends.
Knights of the Round Table.
Expertly done. Lys has removed monarchy as a choice early in the game and positioned them to consider a joint government. All things considered, I would say events have got off to a fine start.
And that is Alagana's stance on the matter.
Thank you, Ragenfrid. Another vote in favor. Next, let's hear from Shanti of the Kalyana. Tell us, how do your people feel about the idea of a republic?
The Ananta wish only that those who dwell within Gir Abania devote themselves to our faith.
Ah, here we go.
You shall all...
Oh my gosh, whoops.
Lady of Bliss, grace us once more with your beauteous visage.
What? Wow.
This can't be happening. No crystals were allowed through the door.
We can worry about the how of it later. We need to evacuate these people right now, or the Primal will make thralls of them all.
It's up to us.
Us? What is this us? Pick her up. The echo. Oh, I forget that he has the echo. So that's why it's up to us. He's here too.
God damn it! The guards were already turned! Fools!
That's unfortunate.
No, you don't!
We love a diplomatic meeting going wrong immediately.
Then they're going to be sorely disappointed. We have the Warrior of Light and Arenvald to shield us.
Aye, but they can't well defend your guests and attack the Primal, can they? We're stuck on the back foot.
All right, I think I have an idea. Keep these people safe, General. I'll be back as soon as I can.
All right. Ninja. Well, she's not a ninja, but
Ah, whatever she's about, she'd best make it quick. Come then. be next to die on my steel.
You can be ninja. That's actually a class you can be. You can be, hold on. I think this becomes ninja or monk. Oh my gosh. Chop down in Chinatown? Is that a reference to something? Actually, no, what? Never mind. I don't want to know. How do we fight her without leaving our allies wide open? We can't stay on the back foot forever. No, damn it. If I think like that, we've already lost. I have the Warrior of Light at my side. We can do this! Isn't that right, Kendraxica? Duty action deflect. Allowing an ally to be enthralled will result in failure. Okay. Whoop. All right. Deflect. Deflect. Okay. You got it. Woo! Deflect. Deflect! No! Deflect! Awesome. Deflect! Ah! We got this! Holy cow! Alright. Oh my gosh! No! No! It's okay, it's just at the beginning. It's normal. I can do it. Alright. Select it. Arvel's got it. No. Okay. Ow. No. Sprint. No. We've got this. No. Ah. This is so hard. Fine. Fine. Easy. I need to just stand in front of those people. Let me just stand over here. That sounds extremely uncomfortable. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I bet. You got this. Okay. No. Can't do anything. Okay. Can't stop them all. Can try. Ah.
Damn it all! It's only a matter of time before we miss one.
It was only the third time. Fordola.
What of it? Do you want to kill this thing or not?
Yep. Works good for me. This works. This didn't work. She hasn't started them yet. She's got an artificial echo. Holy cow. What? Where is she? Where is she? No! Ah! No! Lise? Oh my gosh. Alright, bye Alphino. To me, okay. So that's, I'll do both. More than 3 to beat a primal. Ah, fair enough. No. Active time maneuver. What does this do? Escape. Don't hurt my friends. Ah. Woo! Oh my gosh. Yeah, but that's none of your business. Come here. You okay? Ah! Oh. I love that for me. Ow! No, leave me alone. Ah. Whoops. Oops. It's okay. I'm the warrior of light. Hi, Moon the Vampire System. Welcome in. How are you? That's good to hear. All right. I'm doing well. Having some fun playing through this. I'm working on it, Portola. I'm just a little summoner.
Here it comes.
I'm working on it. Oh my gosh, did we do it? Yeah! I for sure thought I wasn't gonna make it. I'm just a baby. I'm a little potato.
We did it! We beat her!
We sure did. That was so reckless of you. Look at that face. That's the face of like, what are you doing? Oh. Thanks for giving me another echo, I guess. Wow, immediately we're like, oh, this is just what happened. You're moving so slowly.
What is this?
I'm only gonna say this once. The Ananta just summoned their primal in the throne room. My friends are fighting her, but they need help. They need someone with the Echo, and by the gods, I wish I had it, but I don't. I told you before that you still had time, but things have changed. I need your answer now. You can end it like Xenos, or you can fight for Alamigo. Your choice.
Good job. You're like, oh, other people are here.
Seven hells. It's her. The butcher.
Yeah, and? Oh, girl. Blue Phoenix Lord 1, thank you so much for following. Welcome in.
It's done. Take me back to my cell.
You are not forgiven. Not you. You I will never forgive. But I will thank you.
Aww, there's growth.
For standing against a primal and saving us from servitude. You have my thanks.
Oh. Now how did they hide crystals in the lake? Well fought, Kondraxica, Ehrenwald. That was a near thing. Aye, our stand against the Kaliana would have been brief indeed had you not volunteered for guard duty. We'd be enthralled as surely as our sentries were. They must have planned this far in advance. Security was my responsibility, and I know how dangerous primals can be. I should have... it's my fault. My stupid mistake. Nay, lass, we were all caught unawares. We will take this as a lesson and watch our own more carefully in future. You can be sure that the lackeys who smuggled the crystals into the throne room weren't the only thralls in our ranks. The soldier who first spoke up in favor of the Kaliana keeping their weapons springs to mind. Primal's servant is betrayed by his aura. If you mean to conduct an investigation, I can identify any others acting under Sirilan Shimi's influence. Thanks, Y'shtola. We'd appreciate the help. Speaking of help, I almost fell over when Fordola turned up. What was she even doing here? I asked her to come. Well, that explains it then. It's sad, but Rainfrid was right. Her victims will never forgive her for what she's done. But I don't think Fordola picked up that sword looking for forgiveness. She wanted to fight for her country. If you say the world in which Fordola grew up is partly to blame for what she became, then as an Alamegan, I feel responsible for improving that world. We can't ignore what's happening right now. We have to show people a better way than vengeance, or we risk giving birth to a new generation of skulls. I know it's idealistic, but I want to help people let go of their old grievances and make peace with each other, and I'll hold 1,000 meetings and talk till I'm blue in the face if that's what it takes. 'Tis a long and arduous path you've chosen, but one well worth walking. Rest assured that I will do what I can to help you reach your destination. Thank you, Alphino. The first step will be to get our representatives back in the throne room. They're a little shaken, but not one of them seemed ready to run. We're all determined to finish what we started. I will see that you're not interrupted. Kendraxica, you and the Scions are to stand down. Get some rest. You've earned it. Fine. Hi, Ramon.
A fine spot to contemplate the heavens. The meeting is over. The envoys have chosen to instate a government model on Ishgard's House of Commons, a ruling body of representatives elected by the people.
Amazing. Is he trying to fold his arms when he only has one arm?
And one which signals the end of my part in all this. But I would gaze upon Girabania's stars one last time before I leave.
Have fun with that, Ramon. She's here. Hi, Nanamo.
Forget something?
Oh.
Your Grace, there was no word.
How did you get here?
Raubon Aldin, you are hereby dismissed as General of the Immortal Flames and relieved of your seat on the Syndicate.
But, Your Grace...
Raubon, I am no longer a child. Stay here in your homeland. Work with your brethren. Rebuild Alamigo.
You desire to stand alone. I understand, but remember what happened.
Yeah, you almost died, girl.
I remember full well the consequences of my naivety. And thus did I consult at length with a most trusted advisor ere I embarked upon this course.
A most trusted advisor? And what of me? Am I no longer deserving of your confidence?
They're best friends.
What trust can there be between us when you withhold the truth from me? Did you think me oblivious to the anguish in your eyes when you spoke of returning to Uldar?
Oh.
For years and years, we have trusted one another. Yet now you refuse to confess your heart's desire?
I swore an oath to you that day on the sands. I pledged my sword.
And it has served me well. But in Pippin you have forged a new sword, as sharp and deadly as the blade you bequeathed him. I will show you a Sultana who can wield every weapon at her disposal, including Lolorito and his monetarist cronies. So follow your heart, please. You are home. You are free.
Oh.
Smile for me, Raubarn. I would have this parting be a joyous one.
Oh. She's so cute.
Thank you, Your Grace. It has been an honor to serve you and Uldar.
Tomorrow you will serve Alamigo and fight for the good of all Eorzea. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Grace.
Oh. Come on, hug it out. No. Give each other a hug. Wow. We're bound staying.
Thanks for shielding us from Lakshmi, you two. If you hadn't been there, the rest of us would be worshipping her by now.
You're kind to include me, Lise, but we both know who did most of the work. I could scarce keep track of the battle, let alone land a telling blow.
You did fine.
No shame in admitting it. The Warrior of Light has put far better men than me in the shade.
Did I mention that I encountered the Sultana in the palace? It would seem Her Grace has come
I
to
am not a
Girardon
bot.
to oversee the final stages of her
Welcome.
relocation
Thanks for the follow. Thanks for joining us.
She was in search of General Oldin, and I directed her to the rooftop garden. I do hope he was still there.
Yeah, no, I passed them on my way out.
Are you in the habit of gossiping about the affairs of royalty, Master Leveilleur?
Get him.
Certainly not, Your Grace. I was merely informing my companions.
Beatrice,
Thanks for the bit.
me a jest. But I must yield the floor to Raubarn. He has an important announcement to make.
Hydrate or dihydrate. Okay. I'll drink my
As of
super
yesternight,
hydrating
I
Dr. Pepper.
have been relieved of my post in the Immortal Flames and the Syndicate both.
I shall be assuming my father's duties. And may I say that Tizona has never felt heavier upon my back.
Yeah. All hail the
It would
Lalafels.
seem I am in need of employment. Mayhap One of my old acquaintances can introduce me to a mercenary company or some such.
Ah!
You may be getting on in years, Father, but you'd struggle to find a band of sellswords who wouldn't snap your hand off. Your remaining hand.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, the bull of Alamigo need not be put out to pasture just yet.
Oh.
Your Grace has developed a wicked edge to her humor. And you, Pippin, would do well not to laugh when the future may hold the same for you.
Their faces.
So, does this mean you're staying?
Aye. That seems to be the way of it. I would be glad to aid you in rebuilding our nation, if you'll have me.
If, he says. Welcome home, Rauban.
Yeah.
Well, that was unexpected. Though you seem distinctly unsurprised.
I'm the warrior of light. I know everything.
Either you are more astute than I give you credit for, or I'm losing my touch.
You're not losing your touch, it's just everybody comes to me and talks about their problems with me. And people don't talk to you about their, like, vulnerabilities with you, Alphino.
In any
That's
event,
okay.
One thing is certain. Alamigo will rejoice at the homecoming of her dearest son.
Yeah. Everybody's happy. I think it's about time I headed back to Ralger's Reach. What's next for all of you? Alize will be eager to hear of recent events, so I shall join you if you've no objections. I'd welcome the company. Kendraxico, why don't you come along to the Reach along as well once you've said your farewells to Nanimo and the others? Upon completion of the quest, you will be able— oh, okay. Cool, I can just go there anytime I want. Bye. I've asked enough of you, Kendraxica. My only words for you now are those of gratitude. Seems my road has come full circle. I appreciate the support you showed for my earlier decision, overruled though it was. Hi! I'm not a bot. Welcome. I must assume father's responsibilities without delay, lest our rivals both inside and outside Ul'dah treat his dismissal as a window of opportunity. Rest assured, they will find Tizona's edge as sharp in my hands. How are you today, bot? What is these? Oh. Yeah, that's the raids, I think. Or that's the raid. Whoops. Oh, I can't fly inside Ralger's Reach. Do 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 do. Well, here we are again. Alphino has regaled me with a thrilling tale of hidden treasure troves, mid-meeting betrayals, unlikely alliances, and joyous homecomings. It would seem I missed everything. Wait, what do you mean what happened? Like the story so far? Or what did you miss? I was patrolling the palace grounds with Thancred and Ishtola when we heard the report of a primal in the throne room. I honestly doubted my own ears. That's okay. As others have said, we were lucky to have our Echo-blessed champions nearby this time, but we'll need to keep a closer eye on the Kalyana. You can say that again. This whole episode has reminded me just how far apart our kinds still are. It looks like centuries of fear and mistrust really can't be washed away in a day. But someone has to make an effort to reconciliation if these conflicts are going to end. Naturally, a lot of people are crying out for vengeance, but I've been doing my best to calm things down. Violent reprisals will only lead to more summonings. Indeed, violence will ever beget violence, as the Empire has learned it to its cost in recent times. Thanks for the gifted sub, Kurt Gubane. I'm not a bot. Welcome to the treasure trove. In any case, summoning Lakshmi was the Broodmother's doing, and whosoever replaces her, whoever, might not be so keen on the idea. We'll just have to watch and wait. How are you, Kurt? Which isn't to say we won't be putting the safety of our allies in the Vera and M tribes first. I plan to have the resistance scouts keep track of Kalyana's movement at all times. I'm doing good. Having more fun. My parents will be relieved to hear that. What are your plans for the rest of the Resistance army out of interest? Are we to prepare for Imperial counterattacks? That would be a question for the Resistance's newest recruit, a military commander with far more experience than me. What, the Bull of Alamigo? We call it an army, but the Resistance is really a collection of smaller, independent groups. And when Conrad passed his command on to me, that authority only extended to the freedom fighters based in Rauger's Reach. He just happened to be serving as the Resistance spokesman at the time, and needed someone to take over the role while everything was in disarray. But that time has passed. When I speak with the other leaders about reforming the army under the new government, I'll be nominating Raban as the overall commander of our forces. He has more experience than the rest of us put together, and we stand to learn a lot from him. Yeah. Indeed, he is in all respects the ideal choice. Assuming he accepts the post, Alamigo will have added formidable weapon to its arsenal. And given the progress Nanamo's resettlement initiative, I see the cause for hope. The seeds which we so carefully sowed have begun to quicken, my friends. I like that. We tend to our promises and watch as Alamigo blooms. Have a good lurk, I'm not a bot. Dress up Raban, I forgot that that was the reward. Ah. This must be the end of the patch. I do give thanks to the Kami for my makeshift raft withstood the fury of the seas. Oh, you got off the deserted island. But their generosity ended. Without coins in our pockets for new attire, we are doomed to look like so much jetsam. Oh, woe betide the poor man in a city of rich merchants. Unless Hancock appears. Yotsuyu. These dango are delicious. Will you have one? Do you have amnesia? More sweetbreads? I surrendered my blade to secure what few coins we have. Ah, it's just like talking to a child. Why fate saddled me with this burden I shall never know, but I am alive and I must return to my master's side. Come, Tsuyu. We shall find a ship to carry us across the Ruby Sea. Go talk to Hancock. Be like, hey man, I need a ship. She must have amnesia, because she hates his guts. Meanwhile, in Garlemald, have you read the reports? First Doma, then Alamigo, and Lord Xenos put to the sword? He slit his own throat, my guy. Do not believe everything you read. I hear the Viceroy was merely wounded, and that he has already returned to the capital. Naturally, the savages beat their chests and boast loudly of taking his head regardless. Nay, Lord Xenos lives? I knew it. Deplorable that our own officers should be fooled by Eorzean misinformation. Small wonder the provinces have begun rising up in rebellion. We must prepare an official and above all accurate announcement to quell these pernicious rumors. They would wage war with empty words. Let them produce the Viceroy's remains then. We shall soon put the lie to the claims. Who is this? Who's this guy? Amazing. Haha. Kendraxica, great timing. I was just about to send word to the Scions. I've got lots to tell you. The Council has officially recognized the Resistance as our standing army, and I expect you can guess who's been appointed commander. Suffice it to say we're in good hand. Having the Bull of Alamigo at the helm's done wonders for morale. People were dancing in the streets when the announcement was made, and we have you and Sultana to thank for it. If you two hadn't worked your magic, he'd never have contemplated following his heart. More like we, blackmailed him into doing what he actually wanted to do. I told him, you know, it's fine if you want to go back to Ul'dah. I support your decision. Nanama was like, I don't support your decision. Get out of here. The Council has also decreed that we're to maintain a presence at Ralger's Reach. Lys will continue to lead our forces in the fringes, job she's been doing tirelessly. But too tirelessly, some might say. We're constantly having to remind her to rest before she falls over. That's an exaggeration, and I always get up again. Anyway, we can hardly afford to lower our guard now, not after our latest brush with Lakshmi. Speaking of which, we've been keeping a close eye on the Kalyana, and it looks like they've chosen a new leader. It's Shanti's daughter, you know, the half-dead one. For whatever reason, the Kalyana thought she was the best candidate, which makes them leaderless, basically. As things stand, there's no prospect of engaging in talks, let alone coming to an understanding. But I won't let that stop me. I'll keep on reaching out to them until they finally see sense. Just like I've been reaching out to Fordola. She won't meet my gaze, but she's given up trying to ignore me. It may only be the odd grunt, but at least she's responding. I'll get through to her yet. Okay. Kendraxica, there you are. Alphino, Alize, is everything alright? We've received word from Tataru. Hancock has apparently acquired information of great interest and urgency. more than she didn't say. Only that we should come to Kugane right away. I had a mind for the two of us to set forth together, but Alize is determined to make it a party of 3. As I've told you more than a dozen times, brother, my wounds are quite healed, and I would benefit from some fresh air. Besides, you may well need an extra pair of hands. Worry not, sister. I have quite given up on trying to convince you. Whether we be 2 or 3, we should depart as soon as possible. You will be joining us, I trust. Yeah. Huh, I was about to say I'd come too, but we'll just have to set her for cheering you on from afar. Good luck with whatever it turns out to be. Thank you, Lise. Rest assured, we should have this business... Rest assured, should this business prove to be of even tangential concern to Alamigo, we shall inform you without delay. Let us be off then. Hancock and Tataru await us at the Ruby Bazaar offices. Okay. We gotta go to Kugane. Ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba. There's so many quests everywhere. Let me in, please. Ba 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 ba. Hi guys.
My friends, thank you for coming at such short notice.
We were told the matter was urgent. I take it Yugiri and Soroban are also involved?
My presence here is but a happy coincidence. I am come on separate business, which can wait.
My apologies. Master Hancock, pray, tell our friends exactly what you told me.
Of course, of course. Some few days ago, a large detachment of soldiers was seen arriving at the Garlean embassy. This seemed to me most unusual, as no personages of note are due to visit for a matter of months. So, I made a few inquiries, whereupon I learned of a most curious rumor. Apparently, the soldiers were dispatched to Kugane to investigate recent sightings of a certain individual.
Gosetsu.
The late acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma, Yotsuyu.
What?
I beg your pardon?
I too am loath to believe it. I saw the keep come down on top of her. We all did.
We didn't see them die. We just saw the building collapse on top of them. Don't give me that face,
I would not
Kondraxico.
presume to question your eyewitness accounts, nor am I one to take rumors at face value. The fact is, the Garleans have no knowledge of what took place at Doma Castle. They may well be chasing after a woman who merely resembles Yotsuyu. But a woman who resembles Yotsuyu in the company of a grizzled Rogadan samurai? I dare say that thickens the plot.
Yeah!
Setsu! He's alive!
While I've no conclusive proof, I thought that such a possibility warranted your attention.
Have you informed Lord Hien? Well, I think we'd all like to believe the old bear survived.
Indeed. While I dare not give myself wholly to hope, I will not deny that I have prayed for such a miracle ever since that fateful day. But regardless of my personal feelings, if the Empire has seen fit to pursue these rumors so vigorously, we can scarce afford to ignore them.
I don't know why Gosetsu doesn't just go to Hancock and say, hey man, I need a ship. He knows him, and he knows that he has resources that he can use. I don't know why he's not using them.
I am bound by duty to ascertain the truth of the matter. Will you join me in this quest?
I'm not sure if we'll find Gotsetsu together.
Thank you. If Gosetsu yet lives, he will need our help if he is to avoid capture.
Gosetsu is a dear friend, and we cannot abandon him to the mercy of the Empire. Our course is clear.
Yeah.
Hancock, is there aught else you can tell us?
Alas not. But I have taken the liberty of employing one of the finest informants money can buy. You shall have the latest intelligence on the Garleans' movements, and more besides.
Sneaky Hancock. The informant awaits your pleasure in the back streets of Sanjo Hanamachi. From its shining facade to its dark underbelly, few know how Kugane is as intimately as he. One of the finest informants money can buy. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? Because it's going to be that fish man. Permit me to assist you in your quest, my friends. The sooner your business is concluded, the sooner we may speak of mine. Should your search take you away from Kugane, my boat is at your disposal. I shall see that she is ready to sail. I'll give Sorbonne a hand. If he's providing us a ship, the least we can do is supply the provisions. We'll be at the pier if you need us. A welcome offer and an excellent plan. Without further ado, let us seek out this information in Sanjo Hanamachi. Ba, 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 ba. Do, 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 do. Hello. This should be the place. Now we wait and see who comes. It has been a while, my friends. Yes, yes, a long while indeed. Of course, it's this guy. I knew it. Kyodo, any funny business and you know what will happen, I trust. No funny business, only a loyal service and the finest quality information. Of course, such quality does not come cheap. No, but then Hancock already paid you. Honestly, you must think we were born yesterday. I've half a mind to call Lise. No, Lise, I beg you, no boots. I will tell you everything I know, free of charge. The Empire searches for Yotsuyu, high and low, far and wide. Come to enlist my help, they did, promising rich rewards for decisive information. And have you decisive information? Were the two individuals cited here indeed Gotsetsu and Yotsuyu? Alas, see them with my own eyes I did not, but the Imperials are confident. Yes, very confident indeed. Look at the size of their contingent. But here is something they do not know. A rumor which you will find most interesting, I think. They say an elderly rogue Dane samurai appeared on Kogane Dori with a beauteous maiden and sold his katana to a pawnbroker. 'Twas no common katana either, but one of surprising craftsmanship. Well, that is interesting, assuming it's true. Did you corroborate the rumor with this pawnbroker in question? No. Regrettably, I do not have a working relationship with the master of Shofuku Shutsin. Now, why would that be, I wonder? If I didn't know better, I think he'd lent you money. He will help you, I am certain. While you speak with him, I will make contact with my Garlean connections and learn what I can of their progress. A glimpse of the blade is all I need to be sure, but is it wise to let the Mazu out of our sight? No, he'll betray us. What choice do we have? No other choice but this, and a fine choice it is. Though I am adept at gathering information, it is so much more efficient to share the work. He's right. Given the urgency, we would do well to split up, and so I will go with our friend here. Nothing improves efficiently, let's see, like a little supervision. You, Yes, we will go together, and there will be no boots. Let's be about it then. Good luck with the katana. Shall we reconvene at the pier later on? Fragrant as the Ruby Bazaar offices are, I prefer the fresh air. I believe Alize has her task well in hand. Shall we seek out the pawnbroker? Yeah. I've learned greeting. Green tea set. I don't have a house, but that's fine. Everything in order? Then let us proceed to Kogane Dori and find the master of Shofuku Shishiten. That's not how you pronounce it, but I don't speak Japanese, so we make do with what we know. We're going to here. Hello. We might have had customers like those you described. So many people come through. It's difficult to remember. Perhaps you could jog my memory by making a purchase? No? Well, you can't blame a woman for trying. Hello? A Rogan samurai and a maiden? Never seen them. Now, if you don't have any business with me, make way for someone who does. Okay. Hello? Bubbles! Release the bubbles! Welcome, good madam. Will you be buying, or...? I'm looking for Gotsetsu. Ah, so you've heard tell of the Rodian Samurai's katana. Small wonder, it is a fine example of its kind. One moment. You rushed over. There, I hope you found our pawnbroker. Excellent work, Kendraxica. And is that the katana? It sure is. There can be no doubt. It is Gotsetsu's blade. The craftsmanship is exquisite, is it not? And you will be pleased to know that the pledge has just expired. I should be glad to sell it to you, assuming you have the coin. This is no ordinary weapon, you understand, and it is priced accordingly. But if you are serious, I suggest you act quickly, as several noted collectors have already expressed an interest. The blade represents conclusive proof of Gotsetsu's survival. I suppose this could be considered a necessary cost in securing his safe return. Yet it is not a decision I can make alone, least of all when our nation has scarce begun to rebuild. I'll pay. Nay, my friend, grateful though I am for the offer, I cannot ask this of you. It is enough to know that Gotsetsu is alive and well. Yugiri, wait, the Scions will buy the katana. Pray consider it a gift. What? You wouldn't take my money? Master Alphino, your kindness is touching, truly, yet in matters of coin, would Mistress Tataru not expect to be consulted? Come now, our friend would never have relinquished his blade were the need not great, and we are not bound by honor to help a friend in need. I say we are, and I'm sure Tataru will wholeheartedly agree. It's settled then. You have made a wise choice, my friend. Such pieces are few and far between. Now, if you would be so good to come this way, I shall prepare the necessary papers. Maybe we should call Tataru in case she can haggle. Nah, she'll just be mad at us later. If I may ask, sir, after he visited your establishment, do you perchance know where the old samurai went? He is our friend, and we would return his weapon to him. A friend of yours, you say? I see. Well, then, I suppose there can be no harm in telling you. No sooner had I provided him with the requested sum than his pretty young companion began clamoring for dango. I duly recommended those served at Yumineko Tea House, and thither did they set off. Clamoring for dango? Can these truly be the same people? It makes no sense. Some manner of code, perhaps? But it avails us not to speculate. Let us go to this tea house to see if we can pick up their trail. Ba, 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 ba. Now we're going over here. But of course I remember. How could I forget a pair like that? The most beautiful girl you'll ever see, scoffing down dango as if her life depended on it. While the old samurai looked on, not quite what he expected, I'll wager. Far be it from me to gossip about my customers, but he was planning to spirit her away across the Ruby Sea, out of the reach of her family, no doubt. When the girl had finally had her fill, they set off in the direction of the Shokaze hostelry, presumably to find someone discreet with a boat. So Gotsetsu makes for Doma. But this woman who travels with him, the more I hear about her, the more I truly wonder if she can truly be Yotsuyo. I'm telling you, she has amnesia. While doubts remain over the identity of Getsetsu's traveling companion, for now we can but follow the trail. Come, let us away to the pier and make ready to sail. With luck, Alize will already have joined Master Sarban and Mistress Chitaru there. I gotta just walk there. It's fine. I always get confused. Hello, Sorbonne. Excellent timing, my friends. Mistress Alize arrived mere moments ago. All went well on my end. Gyodo met with an Imperial officer and wheedled his way some new information. It seems the troops who recently arrived in Kugane came directly from Garlemald. The Imperials based here have been kept in the dark. And that's not all. A contingent of the aforementioned troops are preparing for deployment to the Ruby Sea. If I didn't know better, I'd say they picked up Gotsetsu's trail. Then your information matches ours. We are quite certain that Gotsetsu seeks to cross to the mainland. Let's go to Doma. I'm sorry, did I hear that right? You used Scion funds to buy Gotsetsu's katana at the asking price? I knew we were gonna get in trouble for that. Aye, well, we were in some haste, and it seemed a worthwhile gesture. Speaking of which, here is the contract of sale. Pray see that the man is paid. Thal's beard, you agreed to this? Give me strength. Well, it's not like the search can wait. You'd best be on your way. But Alphino, we need to talk. I want you to come straight to the offices as soon as you get back. Promise me. Oh, very well. I shall call upon you as soon as I return. Alize's like, he's in trouble. First, let us go to the Ruby Price. If Gosetsu has already set sail, the sentries there are sure to have seen him. Yay, we're chasing people! Tatari seemed rather vexed, did she not? Ever the melodramaticist, I'm sure our finances can stretch to a single sword. Alphino, how much money was it? You're a rich kid. Remind me to explain the value of such gestures when we next see her. Ah, but I digress. We have work to do. She is going to eat you alive, Alphino.
Right. I suggest we begin by learning what we can from the sentries.
Or we could follow the explosions. That's probably where they are.
What's going on out there?
Travelers, are you? You may wish to postpone your plans. The Garleans have launched an attack on the Confederacy.
What?
We have no reason to believe they'll turn their attention here, but for your own safety, I suggest you return to Kugane.
The Garleans bear no love for the Confederacy, but with Doma lost to them, why would they attack? Unless
that's
Yotsuyu is on
where...
that island.
Yeah.
Even if she isn't, our allies are under attack and they need our help.
We will help them, while you remain with Soroban. Arguing will only delay us. Is that clear?
Alphino. Stop being a helicopter parent.
Fine, but you haven't heard the last of this.
Soroban, we may need to make a swift exit. See that the boat is ready to sail at a moment's notice.
It shall be done.
What, and you're going to swim there, are you?
'Tis the quickest way, and you may rest assured I've been practicing.
Oh my gosh. Why don't you stay with Soroban and Alize goes? My guy.
come.
My guy. Oh, he did it.
An opening. Your defense is lacking. Leave this to me.
Where am I meant to go? Follow Yugi. Oh, hi. You got this. Bum, bum. Oh, I tried to save that guy. It's okay. Bye. You're here for the old man, yes? He's at the top. You'd best hurry. I'm running, I'm running. Kosetsu, we have your sword!
Lady Yotsuyu, we're here to rescue you. Please, come with us.
Stay back, Tsuyu.
No!
Are you all right?
Is he all right?
Kosetsu!
Yeah.
Damn it, we took too long. Change of plan. Eliminate hostiles. All forces, attack!
It's so cute that you think that you can defeat the Warrior of Light. Ugh. Really? Everyone and their mom? Oh, I got. Heal me, Alphido! I'm not a tank! I'm a DPS! What? Okay, whatever. Leave me alone! Ow! Draw the armor this way. Sure. Hey! Come over here. Ah! Come this way. There we go. Alright. You can just get out of here. I'm sick of you. Alright, that's taking too long. Thank goodness I'm a caster. Well, I'm trying. Uh-oh. Where do I go? Well, the NPCs, I guess. No, don't kill me. Alpha, no. Oh my gosh.
The art of my forebears.
I'm gonna come stand behind here. And maybe this will help. Oh my gosh. Draw them in. Over here? Come over here, man. Ah. Holy cow. Ah, leave me alone. Okay. No, this guy. Kill him. You're not self-detonating. There's another guy. Amazing. Hi. We did it! I didn't have to restart that one over again.
Gosetsu, thank the heavens.
Yugiri, my friends, the Kami were kind to guide your steps this way.
It's over. The Imperials are retreating. I suppose we have you to thank for that. But they would never have come here were it not for her. I had a bad feeling the moment your samurai friend arrived with that woman in tow.
Please explain.
Do not be afraid, Suyu. These people are my friends.
Friends.
Forgive me, but at the risk of souring the mood, I believe you owe us an explanation. You may start by telling us what happened at Doma Castle.
Of course. I'll not begrudge you that. As you know, we were trapped inside the keep when it collapsed. But even as the roof crumbled above us, so too did the floor below. We were swept out into the One River, where we would surely have drowned had a stout wooden door not chanced to float by, offering us a raft of sorts. Exhausted, we drifted out to sea, at the mercy of the tides, which saw fit to dispense us on a desert island.
She was with you the entire time?
Aye. 'Twas her kimono which saved her from Hien's blade, believe it or not. Some Garlean witchcraft in the weave. But it offered precious little protection against the fall. Though she survived, she awoke bereft of all her memories, and speaking like a child.
A trick, surely.
Girl.
That was my first thought, and I contemplated cutting her down and being done with it. Contemplated it long and hard. Yet the Kami saw fit to deliver us from certain death. 'Twas their will that we survive, both of us, together. And together we shall go before our master. He shall be the one to judge.
Yeah.
Judge what?
She's your prisoner, old man. Do with her as you will. Call her Tsuyu, or whatever else tickles your fancy.
'Twas a name given out of necessity whilst on the road. Nothing more.
Oh my gosh.
As you say. But remember this. Our people suffered much at that woman's hands. When the time comes, I trust you won't let emotion blind you to what needs to be done.
You have my word.
Man.
Well, I must be going. I have an unholy mess to clean up. You should be on your way too, before the Imperials decide to take another tilt. Oh, and we'll overlook the tithe this once. You're welcome.
Thanks, Tansui. You're the coolest. Tansui says we should move on. It would not do for Yotsuyu to be seen here. Now, if I know my sister, she will already be waiting with the boat at the nearby pier. Let's go and see if I'm right. She's gonna kick your butt. Hello. Gosetsu, thank the gods you're safe. It was all I could do to watch the battle from afar. And it was all I could do to restrain her. Can you blame me for worrying? Strong as Kendraxica is, anything could happen in the chaos. But enough about me, we need to talk about her. Greetings? They tell me you've lost your memory, and that's fine, but I want you to know something. I won't be taking my eyes off you, not for a moment. These people are strange. Are you sure they're your friends? Yeah, we're his friends. I am. They may behave strangely, but I trust them with my life. You have not to fear. All right, if you say so. Right, 'tis past time we set sail. I, for one, would not keep Lord Hien waiting without due cause. Aye, and the longer we tarry, the more we risk inviting trouble, lest you forget the Red Kojin bear no love for Yotsuyu either. I shall deliver you to familiar shores near Isari, but out of the villager's sight. Here is where we part ways, my friends. I pray the remainder of your journey passes uneventfully. Kendraxica, when you are not otherwise occupied, I would speak with you about my next business venture. Sure. It promises to be extremely lucrative, and I do not say so lightly. after the prodigious sum spent acquiring a certain sword, it'd present a fine opportunity to refill the science coffers and restore the smile to Mistress Tataru's face. Oh, come along. Tataru was overreacting. How much could a single katana possibly cost? Far more than you think, plainly. A blade like Osetsu's is worth a fortune, enough to buy a house and furnish it, which you would know had you bothered to check the price. What? I had no idea. This business venture of Sorbonne's, you will give it a fair hearing, I trust. He has been good to us, after all. As for me, I think I shall look into drawing upon my personal funds. You hear he's like, I told you so. Amazing. We must meet with Lord Hien as soon as possible, though mayhap not at the Enclave. I will send word requesting that he receive us at the House of the Fierce, where there are fewer prying eyes. If all are in agreement, I shall scout ahead and see that the way is clear. Pray follow us swiftly as you are able, and join me on the outskirts of Namai. Okay. I'll pick this quest up. You would know more of my venture? Excellent, I should be glad to tell you all I know, though perhaps it would be easier to let our anonymous client speak for his or herself. Here, their missive. For the Ruby Sea and all who call her home, we seek the aid of the warrior who laid low the Lord of the Revel. But first we bid her make haste to the Hell's Lid and quell the Oni that dwell in its deepest depths. Should she succeed in this test, we shall speak of the true endeavor and consummate reward. Strange proposal, aye, but it must be noted that they both knew your deeds and our part in them. The Red have no love of trickery, so I doubt it is a trap of theirs, and should this client have honest intentions, then for the sake of these waters I may behoove us to engage them further. As for their test, enclosed with the missive was a magic dagger, along with instructions as to how it may be used to open a hidden passage into the depths of Hell's Lid. I should mention that this dagger is old and exceedingly valuable. That our client was willing to entrust us without a guarantee of our cooperation bespeaks considerable wealth, and more importantly, considerable reward. If you are willing to undertake their trial, I shall journey to Hell's Lid and prepare to open the path. But given the financial incentive, I think for the best if I went and fetched Mistress Tataru. Wait for us there, then? Okay. I just go through here. Hi, Yugiri. All is well? Good, the others are hiding nearby. Let us proceed, quietly, if you please. Hien!
My Lord Hien, I am returned.
Save your tears for the morrow. For we who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms. And welcome it you did, even as the keep fell down around us. At that moment, in your smile, I spied a shred of hope. One which I have clung to ever since. Gosetsu, full glad am I to see you alive and well.
Yeah.
We have played this scene before, have we not? Though this time our roles are reversed.
That they are. Meaning you know how I feel. Always at a loss for words. Welcome back, old friend.
I knew he didn't die.
Now then, though we rejoice at your return, it seems you have brought with you certain complications. Rise, my friend. Tell me everything.
She lost her memory.
The Empire is bold indeed to send a token force to engage the Confederacy.
As acting Viceroy, Yotsuyu would have been privy to Imperial secrets. The Garleans will not soon give up the chase.
Nay, it will end with her capture, or her death.
Are you a friend, too?
She claims to have lost her memory, though I know not if she speaks true. I brought her here that you might decide her fate.
Lost her memory, you say? Regardless, the people have not forgotten. Her face yet haunts their dreams. She cannot roam free. We will hold her here for a time. Place her in Jufia's care, with the express instruction that she is not to be seen.
Yes, my lord. Come.
No, I don't want to.
Bro,
Don't let her take me away!
have some empathy.
It's all right, Tsuyu. I will come with you. Be a good girl, and listen to Yugiri.
She just has a resting, sly smile.
From a hound at his throat to a puppy at his heel. If this is an act, it is a remarkable performance.
She's too proud for that to be an act. Thank you for delivering Gotsuyu back to us in one piece. We are lucky indeed to have friends who would journey to the other side of the world to help us, and repeatedly at that. We have much more to think of on, but as regards to the Empire, we can but watch and wait. Now then, seeing as you've come all this way, you must allow me to show you around the Enclave. I would not have you thinking we've been idle in your absence. The rebuilding effort proceeds apace, I'm pleased to say, and we are now ready to welcome home our countrymen who were displaced by the war. Should they so desire it, there is a place here for those who fled to Eorzea. We should be delighted to accept your invitation, Lord Hien, and I have no doubt that your subjects at Revenant's Toll would be heartened to hear that their lord has not forgotten them. Oh, it's nothing. I just thought that Gosetsu and Yugiri would be back by now. Oh, they are. Forgive me, my lord, but Captain Jifuya is nowhere to be found. Don't think there's a bot here? Yeah. Oh, he was here when I arrived. For now, we have taken Yotsuyu to a private chamber and assigned another to watch over her, my lord, but I find it passing strange that the captain should leave his post with nary a word. That does seem most unusual. If you mean to look for him, then, we would be happy to assist you. We should be glad for the help. While I search without, mayhap you could ask our soldiers here if they know anything. I will join you. With respect, my lord, you should remain here. Should the Empire move against us, you will be better able to coordinate our response. Ha, and there I was thinking I was in charge, but you have the right of it. Go on then, I will mind the house. You seek the captain? He passed by a little while ago. I wondered if I should tell someone. As it happens, he did not look well, you see, and I asked if aught was the matter, and he told me the past had caught up with him. I doubt it was that. There are older men in our ranks. Captain Jifuya? He was headed for the northern entrance when I saw him last. I was going to invite him to train with us, but he did not hear me call out to him. If you need him, I dare say the sentry on duty will be able to tell you more. Indeed, I suggested as much to Mistress Alize when she came asking earlier. Is something amiss? Oh, I didn't ever get this. Or maybe it wasn't here. Aye, the captain went outside some few bells ago, and looking quite unwell, I am sorry to say. This I mentioned to Lord Gotsetsu, who straightway struck out after him. I hope they will be all right. Gotsetsu too. It seems everyone is bent on joining the search. That's all well and good, but someone has to stay behind. There's no telling what the Empire's plotting. You go on, Kendrexka. Alphino and I shall hold the fort. Okay. What? Maybe on their side of this. Oh. Jifuya! Hello? Are you okay?
By the Kami! Your Lord Ian, leave me. Leave me, I beg of you. Say nothing of this. I was never here.
Are you okay, my guy?
There you are.
Lady Yugiri, Lord Gotsetsu, forgive me my abrupt disappearance.
You have your reasons, I am sure. Will you not share them?
I was her master when she was yet a courtesan.
By the Kami.
Oh.
She worked in my establishment.
Thanks, Kurt.
My father was a regular client of mine. One day, quite without preamble, he offered to sell her to me. Yeah, she may be no maiden, he said, but she has some use left in her. He sold her short. When I first beheld her, I was struck by her beauty. And yet, behind her eyes there was an emptiness. It was as if she had given up on life. She seemed more a doll than a woman. It was no profession for her. But I knew she would be popular. And so it proved. Men flocked to drown themselves in that cold, bottomless gaze.
No.
The rest you know. She became an Imperial informant, and for her loyal service won the office of Acting Viceroy.
While you came to serve the Liberation Front.
'Tis said that the atrocities Yotsuyu committed were driven by vengeance. If so, I bear part of the blame for creating the monster she became. Joining the front was meant to be my atonement. But the truth is, I am a coward, whose only thought was to escape her wrath. Then as now.
I see. Then I shall recommend that you be assigned to a new post.
Fair enough.
I trust you have no objections, Yulgiri?
None. It would not do to leave Yotsuyu in his care.
I am in your debt.
Who is it that you seek to protect, Gosetsu?
Huh?
Idle musings. Pray, pay me no mind.
Forgive me, now is not the time for brooding. Come, let us rejoin the others. Thank you for your help in the search. Gosetsu has told me all that has transpired. I would not presume to defend the life Jifuya led before he joined the front, nor will I condemn it. Frankly, it's not my place to judge. I will only say this, the Jifuya I know has ever been a man of courage. That he should feel driven to flee bespeaks the depth of his terror. Even now Yotsuyu casts a shadow over the realm. But the question of what to be done with her must wait. The Empire is on the move once more. While you were out searching for Jifuya, we received word from our shinobi allies. An Imperial airship has been sighted over Doman soil. Our visitor's objective remains unclear. It may be another attempt to recover Yotsuyu, or preclude to invasion. Either way, the craft reportedly advances at speed, and appears bound for Castrum Fulminus. I mean to go there and ascertain their intent. If we ride out in force, it will only end one way, so we shall keep our numbers to a minimum. Yugiri, Kenjaxika, can I count on you? Sure. Yes, my lord. Yeah. Halazay and I would fain play our part as well. We will not stand idly while a common foe threatens the lands of our friends and allies. We would be glad of the help. You are acquainted with Hakuro, I believe. Then I bid you seek him out and assist in maintaining order in the Enclave. When the people see an Imperial airship, they are liable to panic. I would have you reassure them, and should it come to it, aid in their evacuation. Very well, we shall depart at once. Do take care. What of me, my lord? The Empire may well be after Yotsuyu. You are to remain here and guard her until my return. As you wish. Pray stay close to Kenjaxika and Yogiri. Well, well, guard duty and not a breath of protest. Now I have seen it all. To Castrum Fulminus, then, let us find out what the Empire's game is. Okie dokie. I'm gonna end it here, lest I be swept upon a much longer tirade than I have time for today. Thank you guys for watching and being here. I had a ton of fun. And I will see you guys next time. Eventually I'll stream Marvel Rivals, but for now I'm just cruising along with Final Fantasy XIV. Thanks, Kurt, for coming and contributing. I will see you guys later.